Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Greg Marshall, and today I'm going to go over how to grow your social media accounts so that you can start to expand your reach. All right, so I'm going to try to give as much detail as I possibly can when it comes to these techniques and strategies. They're all a little bit different, and you know how technology is in digital marketing, they change all the time. So as of today, these are techniques that work really well. So number one, you can do, if you're utilizing Facebook, you can do the Facebook paid page likes campaign, which you'll find under engagement. And then once you click on engagement, you'll find a tab that says page likes. But what you can do is you could target the audiences that you want to target as far as being fans of your page. Now, the best audience that I feel is if you already have paying customers, I would create a lookalike audience on Facebook and then run ads towards that lookalike audience so that you know all the people that are liking your page are people who look just like the people who are already buying from you. So that's one of my favorite audiences to create. The second audience that you can create is obviously interest-based. So if you're doing interest-based page like campaigns, what you'll do is you'll end up targeting the interest that you think your audience is already following. Now, a great way to research this is go into your audience insights and type in the type of individuals you're looking for, and then just kind of see their demographics, see what pages they like, see what they're, if they're in the market for homes, how much money they make, what type of jobs they have. You can figure out all that information using audience insights. You'll find that in your ads manager when you go ahead and click on the lines, they call the hamburger icon, I guess. You can go on there and figure it out. So that's another audience you can make. Another audience that you can create doing page like campaigns is you can, if you have a pixel set up on your website, everyone who's going to your website and visiting, you can run page like campaigns to the people who haven't already liked your page. So that's another tactic. Another one that you could use is you can boost posts, and if you have less than 100,000 fans, you can then invite all those individuals who like the post. So what you'll do is you'll click on the page likes section of people that are liking the post, and then on the side, on the right-hand side, you'll see an option called invite. This is kind of a great hack to build up your audience and get more followers indirectly. So if you have a piece of content you'd rather promote and then click invite, that'll work as well. Another way that you can do it, you can send an email out to your email list and make sure that they all know that you're available on Facebook and that they can like your page, and you just send them your URL. Another tactic that you could use to build up your page likes is you could also do collaborations with other pages and have them do a shout out for you so that you can get more page likes, and that works well. Another technique you could use is a giveaway. So if you do a giveaway with a larger page or even on your own page, and you could use paid ads to do this, give away something and then just incentivize them by saying in order to enter the contest, you have to like or comment or share or whatever, and then you could either invite those people or those people will already like your page. Another tactic you could use is you can suggest friends or suggest people, invite them to your page based off your current Facebook likes. Now, another way to do this is you would send a page request to everyone who's on your page, and if you have other friends or family members that are willing to do it as well, then you could go ahead and have them suggest your page also, so that you're able to collect all the followers from their pages and yours. All right, so those are some tactical ways to grow your Facebook page likes. Now, in order to get the page likes to convert, typically it's better to use more organic posts, meaning instead of stock photos, utilize pictures of yourself, selfies of yourself, a little bit redundant there. Take pictures with friends or patients or clients or whoever, and then use those as your ads. Those are the most effective ads that at least have worked for me in the past, but like always, just keep running tests. So now we're going to go into Instagram. If you're looking to build up your followers on Instagram, one of the fastest ways to do that is to find your target audience, start following them, and if they choose to follow you back, great. And the ones that don't follow you, you can just unfollow them after a week. That just basically means that they may not be interested in seeing your content. Now, the one caveat to that is to make sure you have plenty of content already on your page. So if you're just starting out, at least have 10 posts already So when people show up, they can go ahead and see that what type of content you're promoting, and then they can like your page. So follow people who are in your target market, and then they'll typically follow you back if they're interested, and if not, you can unfollow them later. Don't be afraid to have too many followers to you following. I think that's kind of a misconception. Yeah, some people may look at it as, yeah, you're following, you're being aggressive, but at the end of the day, that's how you have to build it, is you have to reach out. And the more that you're reaching out, the more followers you end up getting back. And so that's a good tactic. Another one you can do is find other pages and have them shout you out, and just make sure that they put your Instagram handle. So on their actual feed, you'll have them post some content or a picture of yourself or your page or your theme of your page, and then they'll put your handle on there, and then you'll gain followers that way. Another way that you can utilize it is to get other people to feature you in their Instagram stories, and then put your handle within the Instagram story. That's a really easy way to get people to agree to do it, because it's simple, it's on their story, so they don't feel like it's on their actual feed, and then you get more followers that way. Another tactic you could use is when you're doing giveaways with other collaborations, just make sure that they're putting your handle in there and you're giving away something that is relevant. You don't want just followers for followers' sake. You want relevant followers. So give away something that's associated with your brand or your company or yourself, so that the people who are liking and following and entering the contest are actually your targeted leads. Another tactic you could use to grow your Instagram followers is you can obviously use paid ads. You could use in the newsfeed ads, or you could use Instagram story ads and have your handle. The big thing is make sure you're targeting people that are in your niche that are actually interested. A back end thing you could do is create an Instagram engagement audience of over 365 days and run ads to them. Those are people who most likely already know, like, and have engaged in your stuff, so you have a higher percentage of having them follow you back. Another way is obviously you could send emails to your list, or you could utilize Facebook ads, run ads to your fans, and try to move them over to Instagram as well. So that's a great way if you want to utilize contests or giveaways, or just promote it just in general, and let them know like you may have different content on that platform. So for Instagram, those are great ways. Another tactic is to utilize 20 to 30 hashtags on your posts. Make sure they're relevant, and if you go ahead and post that, posting all those hashtags will help extend your organic reach, and by that organic reach, you'll have people start to follow your page. You could also utilize those same tactics, but post more often. So don't be afraid to post 2, 3, or 4 times a day. That's all right. As long as you're spacing it out and it's relevant content, you'll be fine, because there is an algorithm that does control what people are seeing. So post more often. That's another great way to get more followers. Now, if you also want to keep pushing this, what you want to do is keep doing collaborations and do Instagram story live interviews. Just keep interacting with other people's fan pages and try to be featured, because what that does is it helps you get more exposure into other people's feeds, and it ends up coming back. And so those are some great tactics you can use for, the other one you could use is you could invite friends that are your Facebook friends onto your Instagram page. All you have to do is just go to the top right and click invite friends and follow. And what that'll do is it'll notify everyone that you have Instagram, and if they're not following you already, to follow you. So those are some great ways that you can utilize to grow Instagram. And then basically for the rest of the social media channels, when you're looking to gain more followers or subscribers or things of that nature, what you want to do is test often. And then once you test often, figure out what type of content resonates. And then if you find a process that works, just keep repeating that process until it stops working. And that's essentially how you grow more likes and followers on your social media platforms. And don't be afraid to invest in it, because by investing money into gaining a following, as long as your content is good and you're doing your work on your end on developing relationships with them, it'll end up turning into a positive ROI. But you have to actually engage with your followers, not just worry only about that number. So those are just a few tactics you could use to grow your Facebook or your Instagram following, or any social media following in that case. Post often, post relevant hashtags, collaborate with other people, let all your friends and family know where you're at, and then be creative with having those friends and families send out suggestions so that they could also follow your page. And of course, have fun with it. This is social media, so it's meant to be social. Don't be too tight or don't be too serious when you're on these platforms. Have fun with it. Find creative ways to get people to want to follow you. Make sure your stuff's interesting, and those techniques will work. So if you ever have any questions, leave a message below, or like, comment, share, follow, subscribe, or send me a direct message, and I'll talk to you guys later.